Throughout this project, I produced a range of journalistic outputs including audio and video vox pops, as well as an audio two-way and a video two-way. Reflecting on my work has enabled me to understand why I select particular stories to cover, how I gather material, the audience I intend to reach, and the challenges I encountered during the production process. I will also consider how I'll approach similar tasks in the future. To support my reflection, I referred to the theorist Harkup and the importance of news values throughout my project. When deciding which stories to cover in my vox pops and my two-ways, I was strongly influenced by traditional news values such as relevance, proximity, and human interest. I aimed to pick topics that were in the current, such as the 85th anniversary of the Blitz, and relatable such as cinema prices increasing. This meant that the audiences are drawn to events that they feel deeply passionate about. Additionally, I considered Harkup's and O'Neill's updated list of news values, such as their emphasis on audience interest and shareability. I chose topics that were conversational and easy for members of the public to respond quickly, such as everyday issues or trending discussions. This enabled me to gain quicker engagement. My news gathering processes differed between vox pops and two-ways. For the vox pops, I conducted street interviews in accessible public areas, such as near the Coventry Cathedral, the Hub, and my local neighbourhood. I approached members of the public professionally and explained the purpose of the project, ensuring I had their consent before filming the video vox pops. I attempted to gather a range of viewpoints to reflect diversity. And finally, I aimed to ask open-ended questions that encouraged follow-up answers. For my two-ways, I researched the chosen topic thoroughly so I could have enough knowledge to interview my two professionals about the topic that I chose. I chose engaging and interesting questions which kept a good flow and helped me to build a good rapport with my interviewees. Before producing each piece, I thought carefully about who my content was aimed at. My primary audience was a generic public audience, particularly young adults aged 17 to 21, who engage with short-form broadcast journalism online. This shaped my story choices and delivery style. For the vox pops, I kept questions short, which enabled speedy answers. For the two-ways, I maintained a balance between a conversational tone and informative content, ensuring that the audience could follow the story easily without being too overwhelmed by detail. Throughout this project, I faced many challenges, both technical and practical. For the audio vox pops, background noise was sometimes an issue, making the answers difficult to use. Also, holding a microphone while also trying to build a rapport and interacting with people was sometimes an issue. For the video vox pops, I had to manage framing, lighting, and ensuring that the interviewee felt safe while being filmed. I had a few issues with the framing of some of the videos when uploading it to Premiere Pro, as it was difficult to fit each individual video in the right frame. Some people declined to appear on camera, which slowed down the gathering of the material. The two-ways presented different challenges. In the audio two-way, maintaining a smooth conversational flow without relying too heavily on notes was difficult at first, but in the video two-way, coordinating eye contact, camera presence, and vocal delivery at the same time required more preparation than I initially expected. My two-way with Adam Neal could have been improved by adding some ring lights to capture the background. This was a recreation of the classroom during World War II during the Blitz. Time pressures also affected the editing process, particularly when trimming clips while keeping the responses relevant. Reflecting on these challenges, here are a few of the changes I will make in future projects. Number 1. Better technical preparation. I would check audio levels through more thoroughly, choose quieter recording locations, and test equipment in advance. Number 2. Improved planning of vox pops. Preparing a wider range of backup questions would help encourage more varied responses. Number 3. Enhanced on-camera confidence. More rehearsal for the video two-way would allow me to appear more relaxed and more confident. And finally, more efficient workflow. Starting the editing process earlier would reduce stress and allow more time for fine-tuning. Overall, producing audio and video vox pops, along with audio and video two-ways, has significantly deepened my understanding of broadcast journalism. Throughout this project, I gained a clearer awareness of key news values such as relevance, proximity, and human interest, and I learned how to apply them when selecting and shaping stories. Drawing on the work of Galtung and Rouge, as well as Harkup and O'Neill, allowed me to justify my editorial decisions and reflect critically on my approach. Although I encountered many challenges, each one of these challenges provided valuable learning opportunities for me to develop and grow my skills. Moving forward, I feel more confident in my ability to gather news effectively, tailor content to specific audiences. I hope to continue developing my technical, editorial and storytelling skills for future projects. Thank you.